Hello and welcome to the basement of Fusta 2005. Today we have a product that I'm really excited to unbox. A couple videos ago, you'll remember I revealed my brand new custom solid wood desk, and around the same time that I was putting plans for that together, I had also decided that it was about time for me to get a new office chair, an office/gaming chair. And currently I have a DX Racer Drifting Series, which I bought in 2014, so it's almost 7 years old. The warranty at the time on those was 3 years on the frame, and the thing is held up not very nice. I literally figured out that I probably spent about a year and a half total sitting in that chair. Like just the amount of hours, because I work from home and I sit about 8 hours a day, and I've had it since 2014. And I mean, somebody can do the math for me, but I think it was about a year and a half that I've been sitting in a chair. So that's an eye-opening experience, but also it sheds light on the idea that you really need a very good, comfortable chair to sit in. And the DX Racer has done well. We'll kind of do a side-by-side comparison once I get this new one built. But yeah, it's lasted me 7 years. I think the only thing that's wrong is part of the armrest is kind of worn off a little bit. But I think I kind of lean on my left side a little bit more than the other side. So, but yeah, I mean, I went onto the website. I did my research and looked at other reviews of the SecretLab brand and the different chairs they have. And ultimately, I was looking for something that was built for a tall person. I myself am 6'4", right around 200 pounds, and so I'm not a big guy, but I'm a tall guy. And as with anything, clothes and cars and everything, they make things for big and tall people. They don't generally make things for big people or tall people. So we'll see how this chair is. But the Titan also came with a Titan XL, which is built for more big and tall people. So the DX Racer is a little bit slimmer, so my hips hit the sides of the chair for the gaming chair style, and every once in a while it bugs me. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what we got inside. So first off, this box, I think the chair itself is 80 pounds, but I think the box, I mean, it took me a lot to get it down here. So this chair is definitely, I don't want to cut the leather in here. Gotta be careful of that. But this is definitely a heavy chair. I got it on sale for $479. It's usually $550. So the DX Racer that I got back in 2014 was about $330 or something. So it was an expensive chair for me at the time. And kind of a disclaimer here: I'm not being sponsored by SecretLab or DX Racer or anybody. All of my product reviews so far, I'll let you know if it changes. All of my product reviews so far have been things that I have purchased myself, and I just want to share this stuff. So my channel currently is not sponsored by anybody, and yeah, so just wanted to share that with you guys. So right off the bat, we've got some warnings: caution, warning, do not touch backrest, recline lever while removing from box. guess we'll figure out what that is all about in a few minutes. Probably don't want to, they probably have everything lined up right for you, so you don't have to mess with it later. So right off the bat, we've got a giant card. It actually protects the. You can see kind of scratches, a little bit of scratches from my scissors, but it protects the chair. And plus, they got a bunch of foam in here. Basically, this is the instruction manual. So yeah, we'll take a look at that a little later. Welcome to home comfort. Okay, well, I'll probably take a look at this a little later. SecretLab access. Alright, we'll take a look at that later. We got foam pieces in here. The packaging is very good. I like the packaging. Good quality chair is always packaged well. So we've got. Gotta be careful taking this out. Do not touch the lever. Alright. So right now it is in its plastic. I got this in the black, so it's completely black, which I like. I have my DX Racer is also completely black. So we have the backrest here. More foam. We'll get everything out of the box here, move it out of the way, and then cut some of the plastic off. Oh, we got a nice headrest. Oh, that is much nicer than my DX Racer. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just touching it with my hands. It's got some memory foam gel. Feels very cold. Of course, I have plastic on it still. But this seems like it would be much more comfortable. My DX Racer one is so flat right now after 7 years. It's not funny. So we got that. Let's see if these come out now. Nope. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. We have the stand for it where your wheel caster is going. So that's that. Let's keep it off of the leather. And this is packaged again really well. Really appreciate the attention to that. Might be packaged too well. Let's figure out how to get it out of here. These come out too. Oh wow, the armrests are already attached to the bottom of the seat. Oh. Do not touch. I get it. Okay. Yeah, it's like this for a reason, I imagine. It's kind of off kilter. We'll probably figure out what that does when we put it together. But it's kind of nice that the armrests are put together already. I don't want to move them either in case we need to do something with that. This chair is really heavy. Alright. Nothing more on the bottom here. We've got the box of, I imagine, hardware. So we'll open that up here. Take a look. Oh, yep. We've got the casters in here. Five casters. Looks like we have an Allen key, the screws and washers. It actually comes with its own screwdriver and a magnetic screwdriver handle. So literally, if you do not have any tools at your disposal, or that you can get to, it comes with its own tools. So we'll check them out. We'll use the tools that come in here and kind of do a review of those. But that's kind of cool that it comes with its own toolkit. You know, I mean, you often see that it comes with products come with like an Allen wrench or something, but you know, you have to come up with your own screwdriver. It's not hard for most people to do that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that. So we'll put that to the side here. And last but not least, alright, we have the do not touch. Alright, lots of things we don't touch here. Looks like we've got what goes on the bottom of the seat. It has the piston in here, the spinning mechanism. So that's that. We've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free pieces. So. And like I said, the armrests are already on the side of the seat. So that's good. Let's go ahead and, where did my scissors go here? We'll take out we might not need scissors. Take the pillow out here. Oh wow, it's got a nice soft, kind of like a velour feel to it. Yeah, I might go take a nap after this once I get this chair done. It's very cool to the touch initially, so that's good. I mean, if you're in the middle of summer and you don't want to be, you're gonna be sticking to the seat because it's leather if you don't have air conditioning. But man, this is good. It's got the strap. You put it around the chair. So that's, this is probably the best chair pillow I've ever seen. Maybe I don't get out much, but that is what it is right now. I kind of don't want to mess it up with dirt on the floor. Alright, let's move this out of the way a little bit. And let's see. Okay, so they even give you a scissors. They give you a scissors mark here that you can cut across and inspected and sealed for freshness. So this is going to be like, I don't think the DX Racer in a plastic bag. I mean, it was in plastic wrapping, but it wasn't like hermetically sealed, you know? So, well, that is very nice. Very nice leather. Now, I didn't get the, I guess it didn't come with Napa leather. Sorry, this is too loud. And I don't think this one in particular came with Napa leather. This is the cheaper of the two leathers that they usually offer. They also have a cloth version of this. I like the leather because it's easy to clean. You do have to take care of it a little bit more, but it shows dirt a little bit. But it's black too. I mean, I didn't get white or something. That'd be a poor choice for an office chair that you sit in about a year and a half every 7 years. So, I don't know what this pouch is on the bottom. Maybe they can explain that to me. Sealed for quality. I don't. There's like nothing. Maybe it'll be in the instructions. Maybe it's a piece of. Maybe it's another piece of leather, so you can see if it's fading or not. I don't know. But this is very nice. I'm hoping that this backrest, when I put it on the chair, that it'll be very. It'll be high enough for me. So it's kind of got more of that. It's not quite as soft as the pillow, but it does have some like different type of leatherette that's kind of soft touch. I think that's what they call it, soft touch leather, and that's very nice. But yeah, it's not quite as soft as this, but it's close. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we have everything set up here, set out at least. We've got the instructions, we've got the caster frame, we have everything out of the box. Looks like I have 4 casters. I took everything out of the bags. The only complaint that I have so far is that I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't know if it's moisture or if it's common, but there's kind of some red stuff right here. Let me see if I can bring it closer to the camera here. You can kind of see the red marks there. There was a humidity packet in there, but it looks, I don't know if this is something from the factory, if it was sitting for a while or what, but there's some that I'm hoping it'll just wipe off. It's really on the back of the chair only. Oh, there's some on the front too. I'm hoping it'll just wipe off, but we'll see. We'll see. So, I have everything out of the package, and we'll go ahead and do kind of a sped up assembly process. So here's the toolkit they send with the package. We've got the screwdriver. We've got a Phillips head screw. We got some extra bolts, and they'd probably go somewhere. I haven't found out yet. And then we have the Allen wrench. So that's pretty much the toolkit. Again, it's really cool that they include this with the packaging. You know, you're obviously paying for this as well, but yeah, kudos to SecretLab. Alright, we are done. And we're back. The SecretLab Titan XL is all put together. Quite honestly, it took me about 30 minutes to put it together. Just with the instructions out of the box, I didn't go to any of the videos. Probably could have saved me a few more minutes of time if I did. That being said, I do have a couple of suggestions if SecretLab is watching this video. The first being, although it was really easy to put together, a suggestion would be for the backrest brackets to have both of them able to be in a static position somehow, either by the reclining position or screwed into place somehow that you remove after you put the backrest on. But that way you can just slide the chair on completely and then just bolt it in instead of sliding one side in and then trying to line it up. It still takes a little bit of time, but it wasn't too bad. So that's not a really big one. The second suggestion I had was on the bracket underneath that connects to the piston to the bottom of the chair. In the instructions it said, make sure this goes on the right way, right direction. The only caveat to that was unless I'm blind or I just didn't know where it was, I did not see where it said, hey, an arrow pointing to the front of the chair, like, hey, this is the positioning it needs to be in. I didn't see any of that, but I was able to quickly figure it out. I did actually put it on backwards initially, but I was able to figure it out by looking at the pictures in the instructions more closely and at the box, picture of the box. So that was figured out pretty quickly, but it was just it's another accessibility, I don't know, a nice to have, I guess. It's you only have two ways to put it on, right? So it's like a 50-50 shot. So it's not horrible, but let's go ahead and dive into I do have my DX Racer out here. I'm going to do kind of a comparison of the two chairs. My old one, which is the DX Racer, and the brand new one being the SecretLab Titan XL. There are some pretty significant differences. So let's get started. If you look at any gaming chair, you're going to have, in general, you're going to have a headrest, lumbar support, adjustable armrests, and it's going to look, ergonomic, basically, is what they want you to think. And for the most part it is. This chair has done me really good for the past 7 years. And done well for me. But like I said at the beginning of the video, these bumps here, these wings I would say, on the side of the chair just really go right up to my hips. And it's really always been the case, but it hasn't been horrible. You don't really notice it unless you get to one side or you want to kind of turn, something like that. So that's, this is quite obviously wider. The armrests at the time, this was a cheaper chair. It was like $330, I think, is what I paid for it. They did have the more expensive chairs that had armrests that were, more adjustable, like twisting and back and forth and up and down and in and out at an angle. But this one just goes up and down. And as you can see, the top of the chair kind of hits me right here, so it's just above my ears, I think. Yeah. So if you noticed before, it's just slightly shorter on the backrest, and it's actually long. The Titan XL is longer on the seat, about an inch, I think, and so that's always good. And I don't really have range of motion of this chair. I can't relax too much, which is nice, if you're working, you don't want to fall asleep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, the chairs are pretty similar. They have tilt function. The only thing here is that it's really hard to tilt this chair even while it's all the way loose, and you can't lock it in the recline, like a tilt position. Can't lock it, and I have to stand on my tippy toes to get it to tilt. It's just that hard to do. So if we go over here to the Titan XL, I mean, instantly, I just feel more open. Like, these are kind of tilted out more. This one's these are kind of straight at you more. These are kind of tilted out more, and it's for a big and tall person. I'm more of a tall person, right? So, I mean, there's definitely more space. I can relax a bit more. I don't have to push the chair. Obviously, there's an adjustment here if you want it to be tighter. Yep. So, but like I just lean back and I can do that, and I don't have to push my feet up off the floor to tilt all the way back. And the cool thing is, I can lock it in a tilt position. I can't do that with this one. I didn't even know this was possible, but you can actually lock it into a tilt position. So you can kind of, if you're like watching TV or something, you just want to relax. You don't want to recline all the way, but just kind of want to relax a bit. You can just lock it in a tilt position. So there's that. The armrests go up and down. They also go in and out. I don't think they tilt down. I don't know, maybe they do somehow. This one, this button here, you can go in and out and back and forth. So you have many ways to adjust. Can't twist it there either. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Obviously, the head pillow is much more comfortable, and that just forms to my neck. That just feels very nice. I could just fall asleep right here. If we take the pillow off here, we can also see that the top of the chair is quite a bit higher than the other one, so I don't feel like my head, like it's going to hit a pressure point down here. It's actually just the whole of my back of my head. My head's not really sticking up too much above the chair. So, I mean, that's awesome. So I'll put the pillow back on here. Oops. We'll deal with that later. Also, this chair comes with I'm expecting this to last quite a while. Like I said, we're going to probably do a 6-month review, see how it's going. I'll have sat in my chair for probably a month's worth of time at that point, like total hours wise. So the cool thing is that it comes with a 3-year warranty, but you can also go online and submit a picture of your chair to their public SecretLab Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Hashtag the thing, and they'll give you a code, and you can go online and redeem it for an extra 2 years. So a total of 5 years free of warranty for this thing. Should last you forever, as long as you're not doing things that are going to damage the chair. You're not jumping up and down on it. You're not, smoking in it. Burning holes in the leather or the cloth. They have general care guides here. What I probably wouldn't recommend this if you sweat a lot. Or you don't have an air conditioner or something. If you sweat a lot, it'll eventually ruin the leather. Obviously, there are cleaning products that can help with that, but I find it really funny. They say to avoid sitting bare skin, aka naked. Don't sit naked in your chair, you know, for obvious reasons. I'm sure there's people that are really relaxed like that, but hey, I don't want to see your game stream when you're naked, so please don't do that. You don't want to spill a bunch of liquids on it. Don't do dumb things with it. Obviously, keep your pets away. So, I myself have a 8-month-old German Shepherd, and he likes to chew everything. So, he's going to be staying out of my office for the foreseeable future until he grows out of his chewing stage, because he's gone through quite a bit of beds and stuff. I don't want him to go through my chair either, especially as much money as I spent on it. This is an investment. It's an investment for my comfort. Something I couldn't do in my other chair, like I can just put my leg up. It's, you know, fairly comfortable. These side bumps, there's no side bumps really. It's just an open chair. So, man, this is, I really like this chair, and I would recommend it to anybody. And you don't have to get the biggest one. If you're not 6'4" like me, you're not 400 pounds or 6'4", and 6'4", you know, if you're not big and tall, you don't really need this chair unless you like having the extra space. Obviously, there are cheaper chairs that have this much space. But I like the gaming chair style, and you know, this is a good quality chair. I have no complaints about the quality of it so far. We'll see how it holds up in the next 6 months, and we'll go from there. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and share with your friends that are looking for a gaming chair, and we'll catch you on the next one.